Hello there, my Aries collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. Aries, what's up with your energy? Aries. Are you the Page of Swords? What's up with the Page of Swords? Are you the World card? What's your favorite astrologer? Focus on the astrology. Those of you with strong water, rising, moon, Venus, as well. Or you could have a water sign that keeps cross-watching your energy. Aries. Oh, Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. There's the Sagittarius vibes. Be mindful of the temptation. There's Capricorn, and there's the Fool vibes. Y'all are pulling 50 Shades of Grey vibes on this, and not in like the way you would think. Avoiding that anchor weight relationship or partnership there with that Six of Swords energy. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or some of you, it could be a Sagittarius or a Sagittarius Scorpio cusper, right? Make smart choices. Now is not the time. Avoid the temptation, because you're going to have a lot of temptation. I don't know if this is necessarily romantic with you with that Queen of Pentacles. This could be a work vibe. Three of Cups. It's relationships, partnerships that you know. There's the Pisces vibe. There's the Four of Pentacles. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. I trust the stagnation. Pay attention to where Pisces is at in your astrology as well. Because I feel like the Pisces energy is rather interesting. You got Pisces rising or Pisces moon, watch the Pisces reading. Because some of you need to trust the stagnation. So that way you're prioritizing yourself. Ooh, the Three of Cups are relationships or partnerships that you're in. So I don't feel like this is new options or new opportunities with you. It's kind of the same old, same old. So whatever that Three of Cups is for you, that could be friends group, that could be work group vibes, whatever the hell with that Three of Cups. Now is not the time though. Now is not the time. So avoid the temptation. Whatever the fuck that is for you. Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, no X energy. But that's not even particular to you. Now's not the time for reconciliation anyway. With that Five of Pentacles. So, the Queen of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, and there's the Queen of Swords. Ooh. You need to go do something on your own. You need to go do something on your own. So that way you're getting out of that stuck stagnant group dynamic. Oh, it's those of you that avoided very codependent relationship, partnership, job opportunity. Look, there's going to be a lot of stagnation. You're going to have some things that don't work out. That's kind of going to give you the chance to look at your options and look at your opportunities. And don't be surprised if you don't end up prioritizing yourself. Interesting astrology with you. So what's your favorite astrologer? Because it's given like a transiting vibe. Those of you in particular with like Pisces rising, I don't know, this is kind of yay raw for all my singles out there who are just prioritizing yourself and avoiding shitty contracts, shitty relationships, shitty partnerships. Because there's an option or an opportunity that isn't going to be what the fuck you're thinking. You are pulling the 50 Shades of Grey vibes, so take what's yours and leave what's not on that. But it's not in like the positive way of looking at that. It's kind of the not so positive vibe on that. Oh, Aries. Queen of Swords to the Hierophant. This is an interesting work option or work opportunity for some of you. Or focus on like your work options, your work opportunities. Some of you are too familiar with the vibe to really make like the right choices. The Three of Cups are relationships or partnerships that you're in. There's nothing new about those. You just gotta pay attention to some of you, the dynamics of that, or those relationships or partnerships. Oh my, Aries. I don't know. When in doubt, prioritize yourself. My happy singles, or those of you that you don't feel stuck or stagnant, or you're paying very close attention to your options or your opportunities. So you would be dating, you would be out there interviewing, auditioning, whatever the hell your vibe is. You're just going with the flow and trusting the instincts and the intuition. The Pisces vibes with you. This is when things don't work out and you're given like a little extra time to rethink an option or rethink an opportunity. You're trusting your instincts more than anything else. If you're a praying person, right? You're praying. You're keeping it very light, bright, and positive. From a work perspective, this is like a promotion energy. But how does that change the group dynamics with that Three of Cups? You do have a group dynamic going on here. Some of you understanding the dynamics of that group situation. This feels more like a work vibe than what it does romance. So take what's yours and leave what's not. You're familiar with that Three of Cups. That's a group dynamic you're familiar with. So that's relationships, partnerships, that's conversations that you're having. That's not separate from you. Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot vibe with the Nine of Wands. Some of you be mindful of the sort of balance with regard to that relationship or partnership. You're pulling 50 Shades of Grey vibes, but it's not, this is like the negatives of that, or, you know, it's not like the glorified version of that, I guess you would say. It's not like exploring the kink. This is, are you going to stay stuck or stagnant in a relationship, partnership, or opportunity that isn't going to bring you much growth? You're going to have the chance to make that choice. Make sure you're making the smart choice. Make sure you're making the smart choice. High Priestess, a Magician, there with the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So you need to be like thinking really smart, because there's so there's so much more to the dynamics of the 50 Shades of Grey. There's more to it than that, and the really good ones usually have masters or PhD in psychology. So it's like, this is like the perfect option, the perfect opportunity with you. You could be an intellectual. This could be an interesting, it's almost like a power dynamic, but where are you at and where do you stand in that group dynamic? That's why the Hierophant pulled up. So that's what makes the difference with you. So do you really understand the group dynamics and who's the Hierophant? Who's kind of manipulating who when it comes to the options or the opportunities? It's so much more than what it appears to be. There's so much more to it than what it appears to be, just because you have like options or opportunities here. Prioritizing yourself with that Nine of Pentacles. When in doubt, this is when you focus on yourself. So, this kind of feels like go for that interview. Go for that promotion. Some of you could be thinking about going back to school. Maybe getting your master's or going for your PhD. Because the really good ones have masters or PhDs in psychology. The King of Pentacles is going to be very stagnant. Whatever this sort of energy is with you, these are relationships or partnerships that you're in. But what's the group dynamics on that? I don't feel this is romantic. It feels more like a work vibe or like a friendship vibe with you. Now's not the time. Trust it. You're gonna have like time to think, and then you're gonna understand what the dynamics are with you. There's a little too much over intellectualizing something. That's what's interesting with this vibe here. But that's not like the right option or the right opportunity. What's the dynamics? What's the group dynamics? What's the group dynamics? This feels like a friendship vibe more than it does romantic, but take what's yours and leave what's not. I feel like even the astrology isn't even there for you on this. Those of you with Pisces rising or Pisces moon, what's with the Ace of Pentacles? This isn't a surprising vibe. You're just gonna, it's maybe a little surprising as to the choices that you're making. Three of Pentacles, the Virgo there with the Lover's vibe. This is the year of the snake in Chinese astrology. That could be lucky for you. Because I don't feel like the snake energy is a negative. You kind of understand the vibes there. Waiting before you sign. It almost feels like a contractual agreement, so this could be a work vibe with you. Whatever the hell that Three of Cups is, that's relationships or partnerships. That's conversations that you're having. Understanding the group dynamics on that. The Lovers, the King of Swords there to the Seven of Swords. Those of you that don't do workplace romances, those of you that don't do, you're not into the game playing vibe. There's way too much of a power struggle with regard to this as well. So you need to understand the dynamics of that Three of Cups group. So that's energy that you're in. Those are relationships, partnerships that you're currently in. I don't know, prioritizing yourself. Even the astrology is a no when it comes to you. There with that Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow. There's way too much over analyzing something as well, that you're kind of missing the whole fucking point with that Six of Pentacle vibes. So there's it's like theoretical physics. It's different things like that. Lord have mercy. Don't overcomplicate something that's really not that complicated as well. You're in a weird fucking work group dynamic or a weird fucking group dynamic. Prioritizing yourself. If you're interviewing, auditioning, and you have like some really great ideas, maybe keep those ideas to yourself for a minute until you understand the group dynamics. You're pulling 50 Shades of Grey vibes. I don't know. I never seen the movies or never read the books. But the energy on that is those that are really good at that usually have masters or PhDs in psychology. So there's that element of the manipulation energy to it, right? So take your time with something here. That Three of Cups, whatever that Three of Cups is, that's conversations that you're having. So make sure you're understanding your group dynamic. I don't know if you got a good creative idea. Those of you, when it comes to whatever the fuck it is that you do, keep that idea to yourself. Because the King of Pentacles is very stuck or stagnant. I like the snake energy with you. But you're not someone that's overwhelmed by the snake energy. You would like snakes. You would have a snake tattoo, or some of you might like snake jewelry. You could be a snake in Chinese astrology as well. But even the vibe on that snake energy with you is really interesting. You do something odd. You do something odd here, which is what allows you to kind of move forward. Healthy, smart choices here. Heart smart vibes there with that Seven of Wands energy. Now's the time for you to just focus on yourself. You should be going for a promotion. You should be going back to school or going for a promotion. But whatever great idea that you have, kind of keep that shit to yourself. Some of it is very messy as well. It's 50 Shades of Grey vibes, but it's not like the sexy part of it. It's more about how that manipulation works. So you're saying no a lot. I feel like you trust your instincts as well. There's something interesting with the snake vibe with you. Make smart, healthy choices with that Seven of Wands. Ooh. Now's not the time, but that's not necessarily particular to you. What's your favorite astrologer? There's too much you're not sure of. Pay attention to Pisces. Pay attention to Pisces. I don't know. That's weird, but at the same time, it's not. There's going to be stagnation. Trust it. There to the Ace of Cups. Moisturize, hydrate, exfoliate, and wear your fucking sunscreen. Understand the group dynamics. That Three of Cups, that's conversations that you're having. Those are relationships or partnerships you're in. Trust the stagnation. You're pulling 50 Shades of Grey, but more like the manipulation of that than the passionate vibes. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like you're necessarily a passionate person. Ooh. Good luck, God bless, peace, love, and light, Aries.